And now to a community being overrun by cats. Folks in Ashtabula say there are feral cats just everywhere, and they are not making life easy, especially since it's getting cold outside.
Yeah, News 5's Olivia Fecto talked to people on both sides of this issue, and she found out why they are so frustrated.
Ashtabula police say they're investigating a case of a cat being hung from a tree. Some people think it might be linked to the feral cat situation, but right now police aren't sure if that cat was feral and say the cat did survive. All around Ashtabula,
the problem's huge.
Animal Control Officer Stephen Lanham is dealing with feral cats every single day.
On a slow day, it's 3 to 5 calls. If the weather's nice and the conditions are right, I can get 7, 8, 9, 10 calls.
Calls from people like Mildred Tomlin.
Oh my God, we've got so many cats.
Tomlin's neighborhood is one of many spots in the city overrun with feral cats.
But we have a lady that doesn't even live in my neighborhood that comes and brings food to the cats twice a day.
Animal Control says some neighbors are feeding the cats on their own properties or on other people's properties, worried the animals might go hungry if they're not fed.
Yes, they're doing something nice, but they're also creating some sort of nuisance.
Tomlin says the problem at her house is so bad, cats have even gotten into her house and have had litters.
I'm allergic to cats, so I don't even want to smell them.
Unfortunately, it is a big issue.
City Manager Jim Timonier says this has been going on for quite some time. With local shelters unable to take in so many cats, the city is trying to figure out how to keep the population under control.
There's 50% that love them and 50% that hate them. And it puts me between a rock and a hard place with how do I appease both sides, and truly I'll never be able to.
City Council is considering legislation that would prevent people from feeding the cats except on their own property.
We can't prevent people from feeding feral cats on their own property, but when they're going around the entire city and just dropping food in different places and causing damage to other structures, not to mention the raccoons and skunks and other animals that brings out, that's where the issue really lies.
Mildred Tomlin says she'd like to see the cats gone from her neighborhood.
But they need to get a place where they can put all these cats in, a haven for them or something like that. That's what I suggest they do. Other than that, I don't know what they can do about it.
In addition to City Council considering legislation that would ban people from feeding feral cats except on their own property, the city is also considering a spay and neuter program for feral cats to keep the population under control. In Ashtabula, Olivia Fecto, News 5.